obviously pick up the slack for them. He himself suffered a calf injury. Just started to get his leg. With a sore knee yesterday, and of course it showed in his
And Nicky had 8 points in the first round win. So Shane Klein gets the start in place of Tony Younger. Shane has played in each of the first 2 games of this tournament. Has not scored as of yet. But during the regular season, Klein averaged 7 points, 2 rebounds for the Badgers. We're just about ready to go. Finishing up the starting lineups for the game. And there's Nicky Sachs being introduced. The Badgers are going to be wearing the home white with the purple trim. Olivet Nazarene, the purple, the predominant color. And the yellow trim. Last night. You mentioned along with Kumler, their outside specialist for 3-point perimeter shooters. I talked to Coach Carr before the game. He's going to get his points. They just don't want those perimeter guys to get loose and him get his points as well. Zach Freeman, 14 points in the first round win for Olivet Nazarene and 17 points in their win yesterday over Lewis and Clark State. So we're just about set to go. Bill Carr, who is the GCAC Coach of the Year, has his team ready. Jack McKee, Sean's going to take the center jump for the Badgers. Now Olivet Nazarene is coming out on the floor. The 2 teams shake hands.
Both teams, Mark, control the tempo, like to slow it down, like to play the half-court game and strong defense.
Zach Freeman of Olivet Nazarene University to take the tip for the Tigers against Sean McKee. We're ready to go. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast from Tulsa. And McKee controls the tip. And Klein passes it back to Isaac Levy. Levy across midcourt. The Badgers have the first possession of the game. To the right wing for Eric Olin. Eric deep on the right side. Top of the key to Sean McKee. Swung around to the left side for Levy. Now top of the key. A 3 is on the way. Missed by Klein. A rebound along the baseline. Saved by Olivet Nazarene. And saved by Tyler Field. He brings it up the floor. Field on the left side picks up the dribble. Top of the key to Kumler. Now to the right wing. Quick pass by McCauley. Now they skip it to the left side. Back to the point guard Field. Out front, Zach Freeman. He dribbles towards the right side. Freeman on the wing. Lobs it over the top. Then underneath, Neal had the ball swatted out of his hands and out of bounds. And a good defensive play by Spring Hill.
Excellent help from Shane Klein coming into the paint, stripping that ball before he had a chance to get it off his back.
44 seconds gone in this first half. No scores as yet. 16 to shoot for Olivet Nazarene. Baseline right. Field throws it into the right corner. And Lee Kumler back out top to Field. Down to the left wing. McCauley driving left baseline. Put up the shot off the glass and score.
Klein beat on the baseline. Around him and get to the glass.
Olivet Nazarene takes a 2-0 lead. A minute gone. And Levy just across midcourt. The left-handed dribble goes to the left wing. Now right side to Shane Klein. Shane getting the start in place of the injured Younger, but we should see Tony at some point. Here's Levy left side. Now back to Klein. Back to Isaac Levy. Isaac back towards the middle of the court with 9 on the shot clock. Left side to Klein. Back to Levy. Now to the mid-post. Shot goes up and good for Levy. It's a tie game.
Levy able to penetrate down the right side and get a floater from about 12 feet.
Left side Kumler. Now the post player Freeman. Underneath all alone is Neal, who lays it up.
Coach Carr off the bench already. Not happy with allowing them that clean look.
Olivet Nazarene leading 4-2, 18-15 left first half. Levy between the circles. Isaac with a right-handed dribble. Left side to Nicky Sachs. Sachs surveying the defense. Tries to throw it over the top to McKee, but too tall and out of bounds.
Badgers look tentative to me, Mark. Throwing it around the perimeter, looking for something in the middle, but really tentative on that pass. The last 2 sequences have not been that productive.
2 minutes. And elapsed here in the first half, and Olivet Nazarene leading Spring Hill 4-2. Off the floor by Field. He stops on the left wing. Top of the key Kumler. Throwing it over the top, trying to find Neal, and that one is too far. He really didn't have to lob it as far as he did because he was wide open.
Lucky for the Badgers, too. He had broken free down the paint, had the ball, and would have had an easy basket, but just overthrown there in the middle.
After the Tiger turnover, Badgers ball, and Levy on the right wing. Isaac with a dribble in front of the Tigers bench. Between the circles to Eric Olin. Olin, the 6'4 freshman from Mobile. Bounce pass, Sachs off the glass. Good. Nice pass, nice speed, and Sachs scores to tie it up at 4.
Very nice there. Nicky able to get position and get a curl around and get to the glass. Well executed by Nicky.
Field to McCauley out top. Out of the left elbow, Kumler. Right elbow, he takes the shot. That's off the back rim and a long rebound out to Shane Klein. Klein drops it back for Isaac Levy. And now Spring Hill has a chance to take the lead. Score tied at 4 as we're almost 3 minutes into the game. Left side, Spring Hill's Olin has it. Ball over his head. Eric back to Levy between the circles. Now to Nicky Sachs, right wing. Nicky still on the right side, still has his dribble. Now will dribble with it back towards the middle. To Levy with 9 on the shot clock. Isaac between the circles, between the legs dribble. Crosses over, trying to get by the defender. Left elbow takes a shot. Front rim no good. Loose ball. Sachs has it and lays it in. Reverse layup.
Nice position down low by Nicky Sachs. Able to get underneath the Olivet defender. Pull that rebound down.
And it gives the Badgers a 6-4 lead with 16:38 left.
Much different personality for this team, Mark, than what last night versus the Stars. Much more of an up and down game. A lot more athleticism exhibited by the Stars. Much more controlled tempo here in this game.
Badgers with some full court pressure, but easily broken by Field. Guarded by Isaac Levy to the left wing, and Zach Freeman. Top of the key to Drew Neal. Bounce pass right side to the point guard Field. Out top, here's Kumler. Now low block. Layup is missed by Freeman, and Spring Hill gets the rebound.
Point blank 4-footer there. Missed it off the glass. Good position on the rebound for the Badgers.
Kibler came in. He checked in for Klein at the last dead ball. Right side. Spring Hill has it. Top of the key. Reggie Warren also in the game. Now left side, Isaac Levy. Back between the circles to Kibler. Right side, a pass intended for Olin is tapped out of bounds by Olivet Nazarene's Lee Kumler.
Ill-advised pass there by Kibler. Badgers get another break. That one slapped out of bounds. Should have been controlled by Olivet.
10 on the shot clock for Spring Hill. Badgers leading 6-4 early in the game. Right wing passes into Kibler. Now left side, jumper on the way from Warren near the baseline. No good. Rebound though by McKee. He's up with it. He missed everything. And then it's off Kumler's hands and out of bounds. So Spring Hill gets to keep possession.
And I think this plays into the hand of the Badgers. Obviously, as we talked about a lot last night, Badgers 24-2 when they're able to hold the opponent under 70, and certainly at this pace will be well under that mark.
At 6-4, Spring Hill, 15:47 to go first half. Baseline right. Throw in for the Badgers, Isaac Levy. Levy into the right corner for Kibler. Kibler comes back towards the middle. Gives to Eric Olin. Back to Kibler on the right wing. Over to Olin left side. He puts up a 3. That's off the front rim, but a rebound out to Levy, who got it near the free throw line. Now Isaac takes the 3 from out front. Good. Isaac Levy with a 3, and it's 8-4 Badgers. Make that 9-4 Spring Hill.
Isaac able to square his feet. Really good lift from the top of the key. Knocked that one down.
Badgers by 5. Olivet Nazarene ball underneath. The layup is missed from in close by Freeman, but they get the offensive board. A 3 from the left wing. In and out from McCauley. Loose ball, and the Badgers able to get it this time as Olin gets the rebound.
McCauley and Kumler, at least early on, not a factor in this game.
5 minutes elapsed. It's 9-4 Spring Hill. Ball tapped out of bounds by Olivet Nazarene. Olivet Nazarene 2 of 6 from the field so far. And Spring Hill has hit 4 of their first 9 shots. They're shooting well, Kevin.
Absolutely, and they really needed to do that following the St. Vincent game. They did not shoot well, able to win that game. Last night shot much better. In that first game versus St. Vincent, no player in double figures. They had 4 in double figures yesterday versus the Stars.
Ball in the right corner. Olin brings it back to the wing. Top of the key, Levy. Isaac trying to back in on the defender, Field. Still at the top of the key, trying to go right side. Got double team momentarily. Throws it up as the shot clock expired. Missed it, but an offensive putback by McKee.
Zach Freeman of Olivet Nazarene did not control that ball off the glass. Nicky sneaks underneath him again and gets the put back.
Here's a block by McKee. Ball loose, going out of bounds. And Spring Hill's going to get the ball and flying out to try to save it with Shane Klein. It was last touched by the Tigers.
That play might be the spark that they need just to turn up the intensity on defense. Certainly we saw that last night as they played periods of intensity and then seemingly they would fall off for small periods of time, but that's the kind of defense they're going to have to play if they're going to make an impression here early.
Kumler checks out for Olivet Nazarene, and Hercules Morris, 6'1 junior, checks in. It's 11-4 Spring Hill, 14-15 remaining, first half. On the right side, Eric Olin, top of the key to Reggie Warren. Now left side to Levy. Isaac back towards the middle, top of the key, Olin. Tried to penetrate, couldn't, gives it back to Isaac. He's between the circles, going deep right wing, 15 on the shot clock. Isaac backs it up. Under 14 minutes to go first half. Spring Hill leading by 7. Levy to the right wing, stops. Short dish off for Warren, and then it's lost out of bounds. And last touch by Reggie. It'll go to Olivet Nazarene.
9-0 run for Spring Hill. And contesting the ball full court again. Mark, I think they're really trying to get them out of their rhythm.
13:47 remaining first half. Badgers 11 and Olivet Nazarene 4 in this quarterfinal game of the NAIA tournament. The winner moves on to the Final Four to take on the #1 seed Life tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Central Time.
It's quiet 9-0 run.
Radigan checks in. Greg Radigan for Levy. Olivet Nazarene ball right side, Tyler Field. Field with Radigan on it. Going baseline Field. He's sealed off there. Double team. Ball loose. And Spring Hill vying for it. It's finally picked up by Radigan. Radigan bumped from behind by Field. No whistle. And Radigan, the 5'11 sophomore from Sarasota, brings it up the floor. Greg didn't play in the first game. Played just 1 minute of the game last night. Radigan has it left wing. Bounce pass mid-post. McKee puts up the 12-footer. That may have been partially blocked and missed everything. And Olivet Nazarene, Jason Mulligan with it.
Really thought he might have got a call there, Mark. Looked like some contact off the shot. Referee didn't agree.
Left side for the Tigers, Brian McCauley. And a whistle. And a foul is going to go against Sean McKee away from the ball.
Radigan really brings some of the defense from the last season. By Radigan moving his feet, cut off the baseline, able to get the steal down.
Sachs, pardon me. Kelly?
It's going to make a big difference as they go throughout this. If they can keep them out of their tempo, it's going to make a big difference.
Sachs in for McKee. Loose ball off the inbounds, and Spring Hill steals. Klein has it. Shane Klein, 6' junior from Cincinnati. Right wing give to Eric Olin. Now skip pass left side. 3 up by Klein. Good. Shane Klein hits a 3. And suddenly Spring Hill has opened up a 10-point lead. 14-4 with 12.5 to go in the first half. Field, bounce pass top of the key for McCauley. McCauley angles to the right wing, guarded by Olin. Top of the key, Field. Now it gets into the low post. McCauley goes up with it, make that Freeman, and he missed it. And Spring Hill rebounds. Reggie Warren.
Badgers having their way early. Tigers now look tentative. Several looks at the glass up close, not able to convert.
On the right wing, driving baseline, Warren. Now sealed off there. He comes back to the right side, and they say he traveled with it. Spring Hill is 2 of 5 in the three-point attempts.
Reggie not happy with himself there. Just picked up his dribble early, got tied up, couldn't do anything with it, drugged it back to it.
Klein has a 3, Levy has a 3. It's a 10-point lead for Spring Hill, and we have a timeout on the floor called by Olivet Nazarene. We'll take a timeout as well. 12:02 remaining first half. Spring Hill is leading Olivet Nazarene 14-1. Olivet Nazarene ball thrown into Kenny Miller, who just checked in, a 6'1 junior from North Pole, Alaska. Under 12 minutes to go, 14-4 Spring Hill. Miller across midcourt, bounce pass between the circles to Freeman, back to Miller. But now Miller running the point. Left side to Freeman. Out front to Miller. Bounce pass, mid-block, turning, shooting, Neal. He missed it, and a rebound by Nicky Sachs.
Did they play a lot of basketball in the North Pole, Mark?
I guess the season may not be too long, but they must play some because Kenny is from North Pole, Alaska. On the right side, Spring Hill ball, Isaac Levy. Jumping out on him is Miller, and then a timeout is called, this time by Spring Hill.
Picking up his dribble a little bit earlier. One of the veteran players, number 11, Levy. Picked up his dribble early. Got
3, 2, 1. Back in Tulsa, Spring Hill has hit 6 of their first 13 shots. Olivet Nazarene just 2 of 9 from the floor. Badger ball, Levy back in. He's on the left wing. Isaac bounce pass between the circles. Klein now underneath. Here's a shot that's missed, but a foul as Olin got down low. And he's going to go to the line.
That play created by Klein as he was able to penetrate off the right side. Nice give and go play there. Delivered the basketball down in the paint.
Jack Freeman, Olivet Nazarene with his first foul. That's the first foul called against the Tigers. First free throw hit by Olin. In fact, there's only been 2 total fouls. One called on Spring Hill as well. A couple of changes for Olivet Nazarene as they bring Tyler Field back in.
Eric Olin almost got tied up inside on that last basket attempt, but he was able to get up, show some strength going up, draw the foul.
Second free throw also good. Eric hits both. Makes it a 16-4 game. Spring Hill leading with 11-11 to go.
And that's a 14-0 run, Mark. It's been quiet, but it's been effective.
Giving the Badgers the big lead here, at least early, almost midway through the first half. On the left side, Olivet Nazarene throws it out front to Drew Neal. Now to Kumler to the free throw line, puts up a shot and scores, and that breaks the drought for Olivet Nazarene to make it 16-6. It's a 10-point game again. Spring Hill leading. Levy right side, out of the left wing. Klein, Shane called for the offensive foul as they swung an elbow there.
Not sure I agree with that call. Klein simply turning around to face up the defender. Did catch him with an elbow, but you got to believe you've got to have some room to turn around.
Certainly seemed unintentional. 10-point lead for Spring Hill. Olivet Nazarene with possession. Tyler Field to the left side, guarded by Levy. Between the circles, give to Drew Neal. With Reggie guarding him. Right side, Tyler Field. Top of the key. Kumler puts up a 3. That's going to be short, front rim, but an offensive rebound. Kumler gets it back off the tip and missed it again. And this time, McKee rebounds for Spring Hill.
Tigers can't find one down low. Cannot get it to go in the hole when they're shooting closeness.
McKee left side to Klein. Top of the key, Eric Olin. Eric, all over his head. Throws it to the left side. Here's Warren going baseline. Puts it up. No good. Back rim. Tips it once. Missed it. Loose ball, and Olivet Nazarene has it. Brian McCollum.
Reggie shouting down his teammates on the way back in. He's working hard underneath, but he didn't have any help.
Freeman bounce pass into the paint. Down low. A layup good for Brian McCauley. He got loose.
He got loose way too easy. And they finally find a close one.
16-8. Spring Hill by 8 with just over 9.5 minutes to go in the first half. Left side, Isaac Levy. Now to Eric. Olin deep on the left side. Top of the key. Almost intercepted with a pass to Isaac. Now to Klein. Klein left side. Thought about a 3. Now to Levy between the circles. Back to that left wing. And now Olin will take the 3. And that's good for Eric Olin.
Olin absolutely a shot out on the perimeter.
A pass denied. It's loose. A nice tip by Warren and a steal by Spring Hill on the other end as they were trying to feed Freeman down to the low post. 19-8. Spring Hill with 9 minutes to go first half. Here's Levy. To the right side and McKee. Sean with the dribble now. To the left elbow. Kicks it to the left wing. Here's a 3 put up. And won't go for Olin from the left corner. Olivet Nazarene has it. In transition, Field now slows it up on the left side. As a left-handed dribble in front of the Badger bench. Now to the mid-post. Kumler going up with it. Got fouled.
Klein on the foul there. Able to take the entry pass at about 10 feet. Klein tied him up. Gets called for the foul.
Third team foul against Spring Hill. Kumler's hit the line to shoot 2. He shot 86% from the line this year, and he hits the first. Gets him 3 points in the game. Mulligan comes back for Olivet Nazarene. Timber back in, as is Sachs for the Badgers. More into the bench.
All 3 big guns for the Tigers. Very quiet here early on.
Another free throw. And Kumler hits that. So he hit both. And it's 19-10 with 8:37 to go in the first half. Levy right side lost it, stolen away by Field. Now he's on the floor and he has to call a timeout. He was on his knees and was in danger of traveling, so he called the field. We'll take a timeout as well with exactly 8.5 minutes to go in the first half. Spring Hill leading Olivet Nazarene 19-10, and you're listening to Badgers basketball. 2-1. Back in Tulsa, Olivet Nazarene with the ball. Though Spring Hill leads 19-10 with under 8.5 minutes to go. Tyler Field, to the top of the key, Brian McCauley, all alone underneath, laid up and in by Freeman. That's the third time now, Kelly, that they've gotten loose down low.
Yeah, lazy feet there by Sean. He got caught up in the pick, but he didn't fight through the pick really like coaches wanted him to do that.
Now they try to pin in Kibler along the near sideline. He stumbles and falls. He's hobbling as he gets up. We have a foul against Olivet Nazarene.
Well, I'll say he was pinned in trying to dribble through 3 Olivet Nazarene Tigers. Gets the foul call there.
Second team foul against Olivet Nazarene. Baseline left. Inbounds pass for Levy. Holding it. Almost got that 5-second call. It's into the left wing. And Nicky Sachs. Sachs driving left baseline. Layup good. Good strong move by Nicky. Makes it 21-12.
Really surprised that they gave him the lane or the baseline rather. If he went to the basket, he was out of about 18 feet.
Pass deflected and McKee steals. A turnover by Olivet Nazarene. Badger ball. McKee to the right wing. And Kibler now down low. Sachs lays it in.
Sachs putting on a clinic down in the lane. I got to tell you, he's getting great position. Getting that hook move there and drop step and get to the glass. Really has become a force inside.
Freeman right wing to Lee Kumler of Olivet Nazarene. Top of the key, Brian McCauley. Left side to Tyler Field. Point guard for the Tigers. Goes into the left corner. Stop there. Back to the wing. Out top. Here's Mulligan. Puts up a 3. That's Smith. Long rebound. Olin had a hand on it. He got fouled as he was trying to get that rebound.
Long rebound off the missed 3 up near the free throw line.
Olivet Nazarene was shooting a bit better. They were 2 of 9 from the floor to start the game. They were 3 of 6 until that last shot, so now 3 of their last 7.
And the Badgers with 3 threes early, shooting 50% from the 3-point line. If they can keep that up, I think their chances will be very good for this game.
Kumler got the foul for Olivet Nazarene. Radigan brings it up for Spring Hill. Bounce pass between the circles. Kibler left side. Now Kibler gets it back on the right wing. Puts up a 3. Front rim no good. But it's tipped out by Radigan. But the Olivet Nazarene player reads that and going the other way. McCauley lays it up. He missed with the tip in by Jeff Clark, it looked like.
Eric was really in position to grab that rebound, and he got around him and got to the glass a little quicker off the boards there.
The lead is still 9 for Spring Hill, 23-14 with 6.5 minutes to go in the first half. Right side, Radigan and his pass, trying to find Kibler's intercepted, and now the other way, a layup in for Brian McCauley. He got the steal. 23-18. Olivet Nazarene making a little bit of a 23-16, pardon me. 7-point lead, 23-16. Spring Hill, just over 6 to go. Right side is Radigan. Now between the circles, Greg left wing to Nicky.
Radigan getting some quality minutes here.
Sachs, a bad pass, tipped by Park and stolen by Olivet Nazarene.
3 consecutive possessions. Very poor ball control, not taking care of the ball.
Now they tried the entry pass to Neal.
Tigers return the favor.
And a steal by Spring Hill. Radigan with a right-handed dribble. Crosses over to the left hand, goes to the left wing. Throws up top to Eric Olin. Eric into the lane, puts up the right-handed shot. May have been partially blocked, missed everything, and Olivet Nazarene's Freeman has it. Now to Tyler Field. Oh, a nice pass underneath to Neal. He scores and lays it in, but a pass was just inside midcourt by Field. Makes it 23-18, the lead down to 5.
Coach Carr just absolutely irritated on the bench. Comes up screaming at the players. Very poor transition defense there.
Right wing is Radigan. Picks up the dribble to Olin now between the circles. Eric angling to the right wing. Trying to find Sachs. That's tipped and stolen again by Olivet Nazarene.
5 consecutive possessions, 4 turnovers, and a missed shot. Badgers have gone cold.
Tyler Field on the left wing. Top of the key to McCauley. Jumped out on by Kibler. Now mid-block, turning, shooting Freeman. He scored. Suddenly, Olivet Nazarene's come alive, and it's just a 3-point game. 23-20, Spring Hill with 4.5 to go.
Coach Carr does not like to call a timeout. He told me when they get a run, he said, hey, our team gets us into these kind of situations. They need to learn to play through it. But we did see him against the Stars call a timeout and slow down the quick play in Oklahoma City team.
Olin skip pass to the right wing. 3 by Sachs. Back for him. Missed. And then a foul by Olin over the top as Olivet Nazarene's Jeff Park got the rebound along the baseline.
Ill-advised attempt by Eric. I think he knows that it's coming back down to 46.
It's going to be the second personal on it. 4:12 remaining first half. 23-20 Spring Hill, but Spring Hill had a double-digit lead just a few minutes ago.
The mark they haven't scored in 7 possessions, about 3.5 minutes. Their last basket coming at the 7:35 mark.
Klein replaces Olin in the lineup for Spring Hill. Olivet Nazarene could tie it this trip down the floor. Kenny Miller, the Park, right side. Here's a 3 up. It won't go for Kumler, and Spring Hill rebounds as McKee grabbed it. Levy will trot it up the floor. Under 4 to go in the first half. Left side to Kibler. Derek angles towards the middle now. The right side at Isaac Levy. Isaac between the circles with 16 to shoot for the Badgers. Crosses over to the left hand. Goes near the baseline. Back out front. 3 up by Kibler. Good. Big shot.
Big shot there. Really needed that to get back in the flow. I think the Badgers are missing Tony Younger presence in the paint. I think that goes without saying.
I haven't seen Tony yet with that bad ankle. There's a shot missed by Olivet Nazarene's Neal. And a rebound by Warren.
Tigers have been able to get the ball down in near the glass, really without any problem. I think Younger would make a big difference. It'll be interesting to see if we'll see him in the second half.
Out front, Warren, left side to Shane Klein. Shane gets into the lane, then had it stripped away by Miller. Now to the left side for Olivet Nazarene, spinning in the lane. The shot up and in for Lee Kumler. It was 26-22. The Badgers by 4 with 2:45 remaining.
Kumler didn't have numbers there, but that didn't slow him down, did it?
Not at all. He got out of the lane and in traffic, put it up and scored. Levy to the right wing for Kibler. Back to Isaac. Isaac top of the key, now to the left side. For Klein. Shane back to Isaac. 14 to shoot. Right side is Kibler. He puts up the open 3. That's short. And the rebound is Kenny Miller of Olivet Nazarene. Here come the Tigers down by 4. Right side Miller. Top of the key, off the pick. 3 up by Kumler. Splash. He scores it. Lead by Lee Kumler. And now we have just a 1-point game. Spring Hill 26, Olivet Nazarene 25 with just over 2 left.
Kumler averaging 19.6 during the year. It's just going to be a matter of time before we count his range. That first 3, a big one, drawing him within 1 of the Badgers.
Levy right side into the corner. Klein trying to find Reggie along the baseline, and it's out of bounds. Knocked out of bounds by Olivet Nazarene's Drew Neal. Trying to get a quick sub. Olin's going to come back in for Spring Hill. Park and Miller sit out for Olivet Nazarene. Hercules Moore is back. It's Kibler who'll go to the Spring Hill bench. Sachs is going to make a check-in as well for Sean McKee.
13-3 run for the Tigers here, and as we saw last night, a game of spurts. The Badgers get up early with a big run, and now the Tigers come rolling back with their own run.
Minute 49 left, ball loose in the corner, out of bounds off Hercules Moore. Hercules from Kankakee, Illinois, a 6'1 junior. 26-25, the Badgers by 1 with a minute 48 left in the first half. Near the corner along the sideline. Hole into inbounds, ball over his head, finds Levy barely, but then Levy throws it out of bounds. Tried to throw it off Tyler Field, but apparently Isaac had touched the sideline first, and it's turned over to Olivet Nazarene.
Last 4 or 5 minutes. Badgers not taking good care of the basketball. They have been patient, picking up their dribble early, not taking care of the basketball. And ill-advised passes, they've really got to do a better job of protecting the rock when they got it.
11 turnovers by Spring Hill. Down low, a layup for Drew Neal. Drew Neal scores, and that gives Spring Hill a 27-26 lead. And as I mentioned, 11 turnovers now for Spring Hill, 7 by Olivet Nazarene. Left side, it's Olin. Skip pass to the right corner, stepping in front of the Freeman. He steals. Gives it to the point guard Field. Right wing, Kumler into the lane, layup missed. Loose ball, Sachs has it. Spring Hill with possession, down now by a point, 27-26, with a minute to go in the first half.
11-point lead. evaporated pretty quickly, Mark.
That it did. Right side. Now Levy at the top of the key. Isaac to the left wing for Eric Olin. 48 on the game clock. 13 on the shot clock. They find Sachs down low. He's double teamed. He lost it out of bounds. Well, the defense collapsed on him in a hurry. That's all.
Once again, he had good They went over the top of the pass, and he had it looked like. Unable to control it, it was fun to go to the basket. And that would have been an easy bucket if he'd have been able to control the pass.
42 seconds left. Olivet Nazarene breaks the modest pressure. It's Freeman on the front court for the Tigers. Left side to McCauley. Deep on the left side. McCauley still with the ball. It was close to getting a 5-second call as Klein was close enough to get the referee attention. Left side. Now Kumler hands it off right near midcourt. 10 on the shot clock. 16 on the game clock. Field has it. They set a high screen. He doesn't use it. Goes left side. All alone underneath. Put in by Drew Neal on a slam dunk. 6 seconds left. 5. It's a 3-point deficit for the Badgers. 2 seconds. Right side. Stepping up. Klein. Olin at the buzzer. Missed the 3. And the half. 49-46. Olivet Nazarene has come back to take a 3-point halftime lead. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Badgers basketball.
Interior defense. I look for them to take care of the basketball a little better. I'm sure that dominated the conversation.
Winner of this game will move on to the NAIA Final Four and play Life tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Time. Olivet
get up and down the floor, can't they, Mark?
Oh, they Life. They beat the Masters earlier today, 79-68. Olivet Nazarene has it to start the second half. With it is Tyler Field. Goes to the right wing, guarded by Levy. Top of the key to Brian McCauley. Left side, Kumler catches, shoots, and scores from just beyond the free throw line. Now we're seeing Lee Kumler and the way he can pile up some points.
Extending that 17-3 run from the first half to now 19.
Making it a 31-26 Olivet Nazarene lead. Klein between the circles, right side Levy. Goes baseline, throws it to Sachs in the paint. Left-handed layup, that goes in.
Nice interior game on Levy. Sachs continuing to be a force down low and really needs to take up the slack by the absence of Younger.
Back to a 3-point lead for Olivet Nazarene. Field going to the right side, bumps into McKee. No whistle. Now a throw, a pass over the top. Freeman had it, then had it knocked away and stolen by Spring Hill. Here's Levy up the far side to Sachs, top of the key. Nicky right side to Shane Klein. Now to Olin at the top of the key. Into Sachs, the entry pass. He's in the low block, turning, spitting, right-handed shot, good from 6 feet out.
Well, I tell you what, he is doing a hell of a job on the low post man for the Tigers, Zach Freeman. He's able to get that drop step and get to the basket.
1-point game. Olivet Nazarene 31 and Spring Hill 30. Top of the key. McCauley almost lost it. Now down low. The short shot missed by Neal, and Spring Hill gets the rebound.
Game of spurts, Mark, and I think we're seeing one here from the Badgers.
Levy has it between the circles. 18-15 to go in the second half, just underway in the second half, 31-30. The Badgers trailed by 1. High pass, but collected by Klein on the left side. Swung around to Olin on the right side. Short give to Levy, who brings it back between the circles with 8 on the shot clock. 2 minutes gone, second half. Left side, here's Klein penetrating. Puts it up, missed it, and then Sachs pushed from behind, touched it last, and it went out of bounds off Nicky. Nicky fell to the supine position out of bounds.
Running one-handed there by Klein at about 12 feet. Really wasn't a quality shot from him, I don't think, but he had run out of shot clock, had to do something with it.
Field brings it up after some pressure by Spring Hill. On the left side, Field gets it back. Field with 20 on the shot clock for Olivet Nazarene. Bounce pass to the right side. Now McCauley, entry pass gets loose, and Sachs has it. Now, in transition, Olin now double team. They're grabbing at the ball, and finally they call the held ball. An alternate possession arrow saying it will stay with the Badgers.
You know, Mark, the Badgers have gotten down low on the baseline several times, picked up their dribble and gotten tied up like that.
Baseline right, Levy. And then we have a 5-second call, was it? Yep. No, foul. Foul on Klein.
I didn't see it, Mark. He walked through a pick. And he And he picked up the foul. I didn't see it.
Freeman breaks the pressure. He's into the lane. Off balance, puts up the shot and scores, and Sachs charged with a foul. Count the basket.
Nicky tried to be sly there. Tried to move over in the paint as he gets the breakaway from Freeman down the lane. Certainly was a blocking foul.
Spring Hill will bring in Younger. Well, here comes Tony. We talked about it, that he probably wouldn't play. Well, now he's in the game. He comes in with Reggie Warren.
The minute we say he's going to play, here he comes. Hopefully an emotional lift here. We'll see how he handles that injured ankle.
Freeman trying to complete the three-point play, and he does with the free throw. 4-point lead for Olivet Nazarene, 34-30, 17-15 to go second half. So Younger's in the game. Tony has the ball on the right wing. He has that ankle taped up. Top of the key. Now left side is Sachs. Nicky. Back to Levy. Swung around to Olin on the right side. Tried an entry pass to Warren. That's tipped out of bounds by the Olivet Nazarene defense.
Tony treating that ankle a little gingerly, Mark, as he's running the baseline. You can tell he's conscious of it. We'll have to see how it affects the play.
Younger along the sideline near the far corner to inbounds the ball, and they're going to call a foul against Olivet Nazarene. Field. Or it was Tyler Field that time, Kelly. He got the foul away from the inbounds passer. Now here's Levy on the right wing. Out front, Olin takes a three. That's a miss. Ball bounced on the floor once, and Field grabs it. Olivet Nazarene, deep right wing. 34-30, they lead Spring Hill. Kumler puts up the jumper, good from 16. Well, if Kumler gets hot, that's big trouble for Spring Hill, and he's warm right now if he's not hot.
Boy, I tell you what's interesting now is they brought Sachs out on the perimeter, Mark. Now that they've got Younger out, they've got Nicky out playing on the perimeter, and I really like what he was doing down in the paint.
Nicky gives it into Reggie Ward, trying to go up, missed the shot, but he's fouled. And a good pass by Sachs from the right wing, as you were talking about. He was out on the perimeter.
Strong move to the bucket there by Warren.
Reggie at the line. Shot 71% from the stripe this year. Badgers down by 6, and Reggie's shooting 2, and the first one is good.
That first point there in 2 minutes and 30 seconds, Mark, and no field goal since 1844.
Next free throw, that's good. McKee's going to come back in along with Kibler, and Younger gave that ankle a try, but he's going to go right back to the bench along with Nicky Sachs.
Olivet looked like he had any confidence in that ankle to me. A little ginger on it.
Olivet Nazarene, Tyler Field. Across midcourt, Levy out of the left side. Freeman underneath. The layup is good for Drew Neal.
He takes that entry pass so low down in the paint to simply turn and get the basket up on the glass. He's got a chance to go in.
Spring Hill trailing 38-32, 15:45 to go second half. Levy left side, top of the key to Olin. Eric now to Kibler. Derek left side. Here's Olin thinking about a three entry pass. Jumper by McKee, no good from 10. He got the offensive glass, up with it. Oh, rimmed out. This time it's Warren, and he missed it. And it's loose again, and finally Olivet Nazarene has it. McKee and Warren had a couple of chances there. But it's still 38-32. Olivet Nazarene. Field left side. Goes towards the baseline. Stops. Out front now to Neal. Right wing. Here's McCauley. Tried the entry pass to Freeman, who lost it. It was saved by Spring Hill. Freeman got it back and got fouled as he went up with a shot.
And that's a tough break there. Good hustle by Sean McKee down on the baseline. Able to steal the ball, but falling out of bounds. Tried to bounce it back off of Zach Freeman. Freeman able to control the ball, put it back up, forced into the foul there.
And at the line is Freeman, a 75% free throw shooter. Native of Mount Zion, Illinois, and he misses the first one. But it stays a 6-point game. Olivet Nazarene sits Lee Kumler. Maybe that'll be a good thing. Jeff Park into the game for the Tigers.
Absolutely.
Next free throw, rims out, a rebound by Sean. McKee with the board. Here's Levy, right side to Olin. Back to Isaac between the circles. The 5'11" freshman, left wing pass to give to Kibler. Now skip pass, right corner, 3 on the way. That's no good, missed by Olin, and a rebound by Field. Olivet Nazarene pushes it up. Field, crossover dribble, he's on the left wing. Top of the key, Neal. Drew Neal, still with the ball over his head. Left side to Freeman. Now deeper left wing, entry pass. Neal turning into the lane. He shoots and missed it, but got fouled. Boy, it looked like he ran into Warren.
Yeah, he really leaned into that. Got his shoulder up and under Reggie, and Reggie not having it. Really, that probably would have been an offensive foul at least half the time.
And Bill Carr is off the bench saying something about that. But it's Neal going to the free throw line to shoot 2. And on top of that, Reggie just got his 3rd person. Spring Hill trailing by 6, free throw up, and now it's 7 points as it's good.
Badgers still without a field goal mark since 1844 in this half. And only 2 points since that time, both free throws by Warren at 16-14.
And we're at 14:33 now to go in the second half. 39-32 Olivet Nazarene in this quarterfinal game of the NAIA tournament. Second free throw, good as well. Makes it a 40-32 game. Olivet Nazarene by 8. Mark Neely, along with Kelly Riggs, your statistician Neil Adler from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Here's Levy. Right wing to Eric Olin. Eric dribbles towards the middle. Swung around to the left side. Kibler has it. Back to Isaac. Levy. Right wing to Olin. Eric back to Levy. Isaac on the left side. Picks up the dribble. Top of the key. Olin open for a 3. In and out, no good. And a rebound for Zach Freeman of Olivet Nazarene.
Boy, they really miss Nicky Sachs in the paint. He's back up off the bench and waiting to come in. But they need him down low. That big wide body's going to help.
Layup good for Freeman off the left side. And then Spring Hill calls a timeout.
I'll show you what Coach Starr's thinking right now because they rarely call the timeout.
1. Back in Tulsa, 42-32, Olivet Nazarene leading. And Olivet Nazarene has hit 5 of their first 6 shots here in the second half. They've gone on a bit of a run again, Kelly.
Yes, they have, and the Badgers are absolutely going ice cold in the second half. 2 of 9 from the field and down to 36% for the entire game. They're going to have to find the range and hurry.
Spring Hill has the ball. Levy picks up his dribble just over midcourt. Deep left side to Kibler. Eric back between the circles. Right wing to Eric Olin. Olin, entry pass into Sachs. Low block, goes up with the short shot and missed it. It won't fall, and Freeman rebounds.
And that's what we were looking for. We were looking for Nicky to get down in the paint and establish a presence. Just unable to convert on that 6-footer.
And now Sachs gets a steal as he stepped in front of Neal. Spring Hill gets the theft. Badgers down by 10 with the ball, over 13 minutes to go. Left side open. He'll take the 3. Kibler in and out, won't go. And Freeman rebounds again.
That ball did everything but go in. They really need a spark. That 3 would have been the spark they were looking for, I think.
Field has it. Left side Freeman. Now they pass to the baseline. McCauley. And for Freeman, who laid it up and missed it. And Sachs gets the rebound.
Boy, Sachs down in the paint is making such a big difference. He's really handled Freeman quite well, I think.
Nicky, the 6'8 junior. Now Nicky, I think, just got called for the push, and he did as McCauley fell to the ground.
Boy, he got his feet tangled up, was trying to establish a position. Ran around one Tiger, ran right into another.
42-32. Olivet Nazarene has the lead and the ball with 12:42 remaining in the second half. By the way, that was the second personal against Sachs. Ball's into Field. Klein on his hip as Field comes up the court. He's into the front court with 26 on the shot clock. Right side, Kumler, who's back in the game. He drives, puts it off the glass, missed the shot. Sachs rebound. Kumler hasn't missed many here recently. Klein with it, deep left side. Shane still dribbling. Picks up the dribble, and then a pass for Olin is tipped by the defender, Hercules Moore, and Olin has to run all the way back down into the lane on the other side of the court to get the ball.
Shane's got to hold his dribble there.
Kibler underneath the Sachs. He lost it out of bounds, and Olivet Nazarene has it. I think it went off Nicky's foot. He had it in his hands down low, and then it got knocked out of his hands, off his foot, and out of bounds. Under 12 minutes to go, a 10-point lead for Olivet Nazarene.
Badgers completely out of sync now, looking for somebody to take control and give them some baskets.
Looks like Younger is going to check back in. He's at the scores table with a push and a foul. That's going to go against Nicky. Well, Younger comes back in, replacing Eric Olin. So let's see if Tony Younger feeling a little more confident on that ankle. Baseline right after the 6-team foul. A score from the right corner. And Kumler. 2-point shot, 44-32, 11:35 left. Here on the right side, they try to trap Kimbler, and there's a foul against Hercules Moore.
Mark Badgers without a field goal now.
And Olivet Nazarene is 6 of 9 now from the field in this half. Spring Hill 0 for 4 in their 3-point attempts.
And oddly enough, I think the Badgers have been able to do probably what they set out to do at halftime, and that was to eliminate the easy basket in the paint. But the Tigers have found their range from the perimeter.
Klein to Younger on the right wing. Skip pass to the left corner to Kibler. Defense shifts over. Klein gets the pass. Now back to Kibler. He skips it to the right side. Younger has to jump for it in the corner. Now to Klein. Makes a move. Entry pass to Sachs, who lays it up and in. But a great pass by Shane Klein.
Again, once again, what we saw in the first half. Sachs down low in the blocks, able to get the drop set and get to the basket.
11 minutes to go. 44-34. Olivet Nazarene by 9. McCauley swung around to the right side. Hercules Moore. Now Kenny Miller. Top of the key to Brian McCauley. McCauley, a 6'3" senior from Kokomo, Indiana. Bounce pass, mid-block, turning. Kumler had it knocked out of his hands and out of bounds. A pretty good play by Sean McKee. Last touch by Spring Hill. Reggie Warren back in. We're going to get a timeout, though, first. Timeout called by Olivet Nazarene. 10:42 remains. Back in Tulsa, 44-34. This is a 10-point Olivet Nazarene lead. I think I said 9 before the break. But it is a double-figure lead for Olivet Nazarene. 10:42 left. Baseline left, Tiger ball. And Miller gets it into Kumler. Had the ball momentarily knocked away. Takes an off-balance shot. Air ball. Miller there for it. He missed the putback. It's loose and out of bounds. And it'll stay with Olivet Nazarene.
Oh, fabulous defense down low there by Sean McKee. Timed his jump perfect. That was a little 4-footer that was going in, and he swats it.
Along the baseline. Right side. High, long inbounds pass and near midcourt. Freeman gets to it. It was the shot clock running out. Puts up a long shot off the back rim, no good, and Klein gets it. Well, he almost hit about a 35-footer.
35-footer, and then the sad thing about it is they almost came up with a rebound, too, with 3 Badgers in the paint.
Top of the key for Spring Hill. Klein, here's a 3. Front rim, no good. Ball tipped. It's loose on the wing. Klein able to get to it. Shane, skip pass left side, trying to find Warren. It's not a bounds. Last touch by Olivet Nazarene. Still a 10-point game, 44-34. The Tigers leading the Badgers.
You could tell Coach Carmark has told his team we want to throw over the top, use the skip pass, trying to find the perimeter shooter.
Screen set by Warren. Between the circles, Klein gives it up left side to Kibler. Kibler into the paint, bounce pass along the baseline. Now they give it up to Klein. Out front, here's a 3 by Kibler. In and out, no good, and a rebound by Drew Neal.
2 consecutive 3-pointers in the last 3 minutes have done everything but go in.
Badgers 0 of 5 now, 0 of 6 in their 3-point shooting. 3 of 14 from the floor in the second half. Now the ball down low. Reverse layup is good for Zach Freeman. Olivet Nazarene opens up a 12-point lead with 9.5 minutes left. Here's Tony Younger handling the ball. Right side to Klein. Shane with the ball over his head. Top of the key, Kibler. Now mid-block, trying to find the key. A low pass. He can't control it. Olivet Nazarene steals.
Once again, Mark, you've got Younger not on the floor. You've got Sachs sitting down. Nobody on the interior to help him with anything. Really missing Sachs' presence.
Freeman with a 3 out front. And that's short. And the rebound to the wing taken by Younger.
And I misspoke. I said Younger not to get it, but he's been out on the perimeter instead of down low where he gets it.
Kibler with a 3, and that's off the side of the rim, no good. A rebound along the baseline to Lee Kumler. Tiger basketball, 8:45 to go second half, 46-34. Olivet Nazarene by a dozen. Right wing Miller, bounce pass, top of the key Kumler. Left side baseline deal, 12-footer, good. They've opened it up now to a 14-point lead. Badgers trailing with 8:25 left. Younger handling the ball. Left wing feed to Kibler. Derrick to the top of the key for Shane Klein. The feed is into the paint. The entry pass up with it is McKee, who scored.
Oh, nice no-look pass there by Shane Klein. Easy basket from 6 feet.
48-36 Olivet Nazarene. Here's a give into the entry pass. Turning, spitting is Kumler. Shot missed and a rebound by Kibler. Spring Hill, before they make that last made layup, 6 of their last 7 shots were 3-point attempts.
And I tell you, Mark, except for the first 2 quick buckets early in this half, they've scattered 2 more field goals since the 1844 mark.
From out front, a three's on the way, missed by Klein. That was short. Another 3-point attempt fails, and a rebound by Kumler. Long pass underneath along the baseline. Freeman had it, lost it, gets it back out of Hercules Moore, and a 10-footer is long, no good. It missed everything, and Kibler has it. 7:15 left.
Badgers need to whittle this down.
In this quarterfinal game, the NAIA tournament between Spring Hill College and Olivet Nazarene of Illinois. It's 48-36. Olivet Nazarene leading with 7:14 to go. Mark Neely along with Kelly Riggs. Neil Adler, our statistician, and Neil lets us know, Kelly, that Spring Hill has really become dependent on the 3-point shot. I say dependent maybe not be the right word, because most are not falling. 7 of their last 8 shot attempts, 3-pointers. And maybe that's why the timeout from Coach Carr to say, hey, let's try to get those 2-point shots, those high percentage shots.
To that end, Nicky Sachs back in, and we've been talking about that throughout the second half. They've only been effective when they've been able to get him down low in the blocks.
Spring Hill ball, Olin to inbounds. And it's into Isaac Levy. Levy right wing to Olin. Looking at Sachs instead to Levy. Now swung around to the left side. Kibler. Back to Isaac, top of the key with 20 to shoot. Right side Olin. And defense, the zone swinging around. Skip pass into the left corner, knocked out of bounds by Mulligan.
Really a contrast from the game that we saw yesterday, Mark, where they would penetrate, kick out to the perimeter. Now they're working the ball on the perimeter and throwing a skip pass over the top. I think they're going to have to go back to that penetration and try to get it to the perimeter.
Long pass into Kibler. But with this 2-3 zone, it looks like they're running, Kelly. I guess they're challenging to shoot more threes, and they're not falling for Spring Hill. Now Levy penetrates a bit, kicks it to the baseline. Sachs tried the reverse layup, had it blocked, and Freeman of Olivet Nazarene has it.
I think you're right. Good defensive adjustment. Obviously, they've been able to limit the interior play and force the Badgers to shoot the 3, and they just haven't been successful.
Neal to the left side at Freeman. Top of the key, a 3 is up, and good for Brian McCauley. And that makes it a 51-36 lead for Olivet Nazarene with 6:18 to go. Levy right side to Kibler. Skip pass in the left corner. Dangerous pass. Saved by Olin. He throws it back to the left side for Isaac. Levy with 18 on the shot clock. Left side. Now here's another 3 up and short. Missed by Olin. And another rebound by Olivet Nazarene and Zach Freeman. Here's Field. Right side. Layup up and scoring for Olivet Nazarene. To go, 53-36, Olivet Nazarene leading. Mark Neely along with Kelly Riggs. Tony Younger is back into the game, and Kelly, that should be key because he's the penetrator even with that bad ankle, and really Spring Hill's not been able to do anything in the lane here recently.
Well, as we look at the stats coming out of that last break, one of the things that really jumps out, Badgers went to the line 22 times last night against the Stars. Only been there 4 trips in this contest. 4 of 4 from the free throw line.
Out of that last timeout, Spring Hill with just 1 full timeout left. Olivet Nazarene with 4 other fulls left. Here's Kibler on the right wing. There, back towards the middle, picks up the dribble. Right side, Olin. The ball over his head. Top of the key, Klein. Bounce pass left wing. Kibler. Into the left corner is Olin. Eric on the left wing with 5 on the shot clock. Out front is Klein. Somebody's going to have to shoot. Here's a 3 on the way, and that's short. Missed by Olin. Taken by Olivet Nazarene. Once again, they had to settle for a perimeter shot, and it wasn't a good one.
Yeah, they really did. I'm watching Tony down inside in the paint. He's back in, but he's just not as active as he was last night, and you can tell he's favoring that ankle. Trying to give it a good try, but he's really struggling.
Brian McCauley to the right side, and Tyler Field. Field going baseline, stops in the corner. Out to the left wing, Neal. Now down low, left-handed layup. Scoring is Jason Mulligan. They get the 6'7" senior from Highland, Indiana, back in the game. Ball loose right in front of the Spring Hill bench. Bodies go flying, and it'll stay with Spring Hill.
Badgers scattered baskets this half. 4 field goals. Too early out of the chute. And then they went 7 minutes, 35 seconds before they registered their next field goal at 11:09. Then another 3 minutes with a basket at 8:12. And nothing since. 3.5 minutes have gone by without a score.
4:42 remaining, second half. 55-36. Olivet Nazarene leading. Left side, Olin thought about the 3. Skip pass into the right corner to Kibler. Derek swung around to Levy now on the left side. Levy into the paint. Jump, stop, shoots. That's short. Gets the putback. That won't go. That was short as well. And Olivet Nazarene has it. Zach Freeman, man, they're just ice cold right now.
Cold. And Isaac really did a nice job penetrating into the interior and able to get off a floater, but it didn't go. And then even got his own rebound and couldn't make it.
3 by McCauley. In and out. Offensive glass. Mulligan puts it up and in. 4 minutes to go. Spring Hill ball right side is Klein. It's 57-36. 19-point lead here. 3, good. That one splashes for Shane Klein. His second 3-pointer of the game. And it's 57-39. Pressuring. Klein can't get the steal. Field runs past him. Out of the right elbow. Mulligan. Deep right side to Brian McCauley. McCauley is fouled from behind by Olin. That stops the clock with 3:36 to go.
An 18-point lead. Tigers are obviously pretty happy to settle for controlling the clock. As close to the end of shot clock time as they possibly can. I don't know what the back is going to do. It's probably forced to the foul or get a couple breaks and some easy threes if they're going to make a run of any kind.
The key comes in for Kibler. 1-1 and the free throw made by McCauley to earn the bonus. That was the 17th foul against Spring Hill College, putting the Tigers in the bonus. Just 3 team fouls against the Tigers. Second free throw also good for McCauley. And makes it a 20-point game. 59-39. Olivet Nazarene, 3.5 minutes left. Right side, Klein. Bounce pass to Levy. Entry pass, tried to find Warren. It's tipped and stolen now. Outlet, catching up to it is McCauley. And it's up and in. He scored. 61-39. Olivet Nazarene pulling away here in the late stages of the second half. The winner will be in the Final Four of this NAIA tournament and take on the #1 seed Life tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Eastern time. 3 from the left wing. Good for Eric Olin. Now a few of those threes are starting to drop, Kelly.
Yeah, they are. It's just unfortunate that they weren't able to find their range a lot earlier. This game looks like it's probably out of hand, barring a disaster.
Neal with the ball for the Tigers. Needing up some clock. McCauley has it deep left side with 20 on the shot clock. Back to the far side and Freeman. Left-handed dribble between the circles. Back near midcourt to Field with 11 on the shot clock. Field into the lane. Bounce pass right side. Neal going up with it. Got fouled. Looked like a fairly decent block with the foul call.
Athletic block there by Sean McKee. Able to get up and control the ball. I'm not sure why he got that foul. Didn't even look like he had any body.
2:31 left. 61-42 Olivet Nazarene. And at the line to shoot 2 is Drew Neal. An 81% free throw shooter. And the first one up and good. Neal is from Bethany, Oklahoma. Checking out is Zach Freeman. Hercules Moore is into the game.
Freeman, Mark, has been held to 11 points, only 4 boards.
Second free throw rims out. Loose ball. Olivet Nazarene. McCauley tried to call timeout while he was falling out of bounds, but they didn't allow it.
Well under Zach Freeman's average of 18.2 points per game and 8 rebounds. The real damage has come inside by some of the other players who've been able to penetrate.
Levy left wing to Klein, back to Isaac. Levy to the right side with the dribble. Now into the right elbow, kicks it left side. Klein, now the jumper from the left baseline, missed from 12, and a rebound by Mulligan. Olivet Nazarene ball, just over 2 minutes to go. 20-point lead for Olivet Nazarene. Right side, Moore. They try to seal him off. He's near midcourt, picks up the dribble. He gets a pass ahead to Neal. Back to Moore, now to midcourt. Kenny Miller into the hands of McCauley with 11 on the shot clock. To Moore, to Kenny Miller as they eat more of the clock. 1:43 left in the game, 4 on the shot clock. And then a travel committed by Olivet Nazarene's Moore as he started to penetrate. Substitutions for Spring Hill as Coach Bill Clark going to get some players into the game. Checking in is Matt Mandrella. Here's Levy to the right side. Eric Olin, jumper from 12, no good. A rebound by Ben Langenau of Olivet Nazarene. Well, there's no seniors on this year's Spring Hill team. 2 juniors, Klein and Sachs. So there's going to be a lot of talent back for this team next year, Kelly. Timeout call at 1:19 to go.
Absolutely. I think that they've got to be really happy with what they've done in the tournament playing the free throws. They have not been able to make very many free throws attempts tonight, and that is a result probably of not having Younger on the floor.
Olivet Nazarene ball. He got loose momentarily. Langen out, down low, layup missed by Mulligan. Loose ball in the corner, saved by Radigan, but right to the Olivet Nazarene player. Roberts had it stripped from behind. Andy Roberts, and Levy has it. Here's Isaac. Throws it back towards midcourt, and Radigan does a body block on the Olivet Nazarene player to keep him from touching the ball. It goes out of bounds.
Nazarene player was going to try to save that, but Radigan wasn't having any of it.
He gave him a hip check, getting to keep him from getting to the ball. So Spring Hill still has it right side. Here is Radigan. 46 seconds left in the game. Turning and shooting. It's blocked as Kibler went up with it. Levy left side. Puts up a jumper off balance and scores. 29-8, the best record ever. That's what this Spring Hill College team is going to finish this year. They're 16-2, best ever conference record, most conference wins.
Well, they've been in territory that no other Spring Hill team has been with.
Bill Carr, first-year Gulf Coast Athletic Conference Coach of the Year. Down to 20 seconds left, 62-44. Olivet Nazarene has the ball. They're going to move to the Final Four of this tournament. Ball taken away by Reggie Warren. Reggie into the lane. 10-footer off the glass, no good. The tip in, he missed that. And a rebound by Olivet Nazarene, Andy Roberts. 5 seconds to go. That's going to do it. 62-44 is going to be our final. 1 second. There's the horn. And the season comes to an end for Spring Hill College. Olivet Nazarene wins at 62-44 to end the Badgers season. Spring Hill finishes at 20.